right, man. 12 o'clock. You know what it is, man. 12 o'clock. Yo, man. Hey, man. Hey, how y'all doing out there? Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's doing great. Thank y'all for joining me today. I appreciate y'all. This is the 12 o'clock show on a Sunday, man. Yeah, so look, man. Oh, yeah, also, too, make sure y'all go check out the my To Pimp a Butterfly 10-year anniversary video. It was pretty deep. I really did some talking on there. So look, today's episode, we're going to be talking about Charleston White. A video surfaced of him giving testimony in the courtroom, basically snitching on someone. And I'm going to get my thoughts on that. Before I get into that, you know, I got to get a spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know the final ones there. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App. No more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 13, 14, 15, 16,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. You know what I'm saying? So look, man. We're going to get to it. Also, too, March 23rd, that's next Sunday, there will be a battle rap event on this page. You might not see no videos on Saturday or Sunday. I might drop some, and then they might come out them days, but you won't see no live action videos. On Sunday, there will be an event, so make sure y'all tap in for that. So, look, let's get it, man. All right, this courtesy of Never Give Up. You know what it is, 12 o'clock show. Let's get it.
So today the world is shocked that a self-proclaimed snitch is on videotape snitching.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Why are y'all so shocked about this? He said he'd do it. I don't understand why people are so shocked by Charleston White. Charleston White is a very, very interesting person. He's very, very interesting. He's a very interesting, polarizing figure, especially in the black community. He's very interesting. And I think he's everything that black people stand for and everything black people should stand for. He's very interesting. I'm telling you.
This man told y'all he was a snitch. Now y'all shocked? Let's check out the footage, like the video, and subscribe.
I handed him the gun out the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled off and the hammer back on the gun.
And then what happened?
He fired it.
Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle, White, and two other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from an Arlington mall in September of 1991. Witnesses say Levy pounded on their windshield until the teens threw the jackets out the car window. Then Doolittle supposedly shot him in the back as Levy walked away. White repeated.
All right, I'm going to say this, and I'm not condoning anybody getting shot. I'm not. I'm just going to tell you, those jackets ain't worth your life. I don't care what people steal, except they steal your child. That's the only time you should pursue or try to apprehend someone who steals material. Let them have it, because the results is this. Like, what would you plan on doing? Me personally, again, I don't condone people getting deleted or whatever, but you got to use your head. I am not chasing anybody for nothing that they stole. That's what you got insurance for, and I'm not putting myself in harm's way over no jacket. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
The conversation he says he had with Doolittle after the shooting.
He said, look, you shot him.
What did he do?
Started laughing.
Levy had been married only 4 days when he was shot.
That's crazy. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate a whole lot on this episode because I want y'all to understand. Because I think a lot of y'all just automatically will side with the criminal. Like y'all will. A lot of y'all will just side with the crook. Y'all be like, oh, he should have just kept his mouth shut, even though a man lost his life over a jacket. Y'all would be like, oh, he should have been quiet about it, even though a man lost his life over a jacket. Y'all be okay with that, which makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. Oh, he should have not snitched. He should have kept his mouth shut. Even though these dudes was out here stealing and they killed the man, he should just keep his mouth shut, right? Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So let's keep it going.
But I always had my dreams of my Prince Charming. I found him. And it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true. And they took that away.
White will be testifying against all 3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison if he's found guilty.
Charleston snitch.
Yo, that's crazy. How you went from capital punishment to regular murder, a murder charge. You shot a man in the back, right? Shot him in the back. And then your friends say to you, you shot him. And then you laugh about it. Right? Well, at least according to him, he laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing is, they said that you could get between 5 years into life. 5 years. You could go from regular murder. You go for deleting someone. You could go get 5 years to 25 to life. So if the judge is saying, now, we're going to give you 5 years. 5 years. Come on, man. You can't be serious.
On not 1, not 2, but all 3 of his buddies in 92. Man, Charleston in that video looking like Morgan Freeman from Lean On Me. If you want to know the real story, Charleston said this before. Charleston and his buddies, they went to steal some starter jackets. Remember the starter jackets? They went to a Foot Locker, stole some starter jackets. A guy intervened, and then I guess his buddy pulled out the gun after the guy walked away because the guy was banging on their window, and so they threw the jackets outside of the window. And when the guy turned around and walked away, Charleston White's buddy shot him in the back. Charleston White then snitched and got his sentence reduced to 12 years.
Okay, so now this is what I want to say, right? Let's just say, for argument's sake, let's just say all of your friends, all 4 y'all, and y'all did the same thing, right? Everything happened the same. Somebody banged on the window, took the jacket, and then one of your friends pulled out a gun, shot the dude. Now, y'all didn't go there to do all that. Shot the dude. Killed the dude. What would you have done? Would you say, you know what? I'm going to be quiet about this and do all the time that they give me. So if they give us for killing this man, even though he did it and I didn't know he was going to do it, because that wasn't a part of the plan, are you telling me that you would do 25 years for something you didn't know was going to happen? So this guy, he pulls out, pew, pew. And you standing there, you like, yo, bro, why'd you do that? And he laugh about it or whatever happened. We don't know if he laughed. We're just saying. And y'all get away, but then y'all get caught. So you saying that you would be quiet about it, even though your intentions wasn't to do that, you should be quiet and do the time with this guy because what? Because in your head, you thought you were going to steal some jackets and then someone ended up dead. So you're saying that you would do the time because you was going to do something egregious anyway, and you have to do the time because you did the crime. Now, are we saying that that crime is the same as stealing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, again, I'm not condoning what Charleston White did. I'm just asking, what would you do? You, everybody in the comments, what would you do if this situation arrived at your doorstep? What would you do? Would you do the time? And a lot of y'all will sit there and lie. I mean, let's be honest. I want y'all to be honest. Would you do the time if you didn't do that and that wasn't the plan? Would you say, you know what? I was there, so I'm going to do 25. And we ain't even talking about if you got kids, if you got to throw kids into the mix. Because if you got kids, you going to leave your kids? I don't think so. I don't think that y'all would do that. I think a good portion of y'all on paper or on this YouTube app will get in the comments and say, I would never do that. I would take the time. But most of y'all will tell. When asked the question, you'll tell. Most of y'all tell. I'll get into that later, but let's keep it going.
That's the real story. And like I said, Charleston White is not bashful about this. And at the end of the day, Charleston White is somebody who committed a crime with his buddies, and he didn't want to face the consequences of said crime, so he decided to snitch.
That's that right there. The way you frame that, in my opinion, is 100% wrong. You have to give the details of what it was, because there's two separate crimes. You can't say he did the crime and then he didn't want to face the consequences. If I told you we're going to go steal a car, and then when we get to stealing the car and you pull out a gun that I didn't know you had, right? Not saying that he didn't know, but he never said he didn't know or he didn't know. We just speaking off of if we was in this situation. And you deleted 3 people. And I thought that we would just come into, even if I didn't know, and you did that, you deleted 3 people. You telling me that because I went with you to steal a car, I should be able to still do the time of you, which you, after you sat there and deleted 3 people, I supposed to do the time with you, even though that wasn't the plan? That's what you're saying? So you basically saying that the plan can change whenever the dude on this side, whenever he wants to do it, and not supposed to suffer the consequences of what he has done because he changed the plan. So he did something stupid, and I'm supposed to go along with it because I was there. Like, I don't understand that. If we had a plan and you breached the plan, how is that my fault? Oh, because I was there? That doesn't make sense to me. Well, you shouldn't have been there. Well, I can't say that I should have. I just don't understand why someone would say that it's wrong for me to say, nah, nigga, I'm not going, nah, nigga, wasn't the plan. I'm not going down for that. You crazy? But a lot of y'all will sit here and say that you would go down with someone for that, even though you didn't agree to that. But let's keep it going.
But the weird thing about Charleston White is his demeanor seems to be of the street. The way he talks on camera seems to be of the street. But at the end of the day, nothing about him or his mentality is streets. But yet the streets pay attention to him because people feel like he's entertaining. And I'm not gonna lie, I get a couple of laughs out of Charleston White too. But at the end of the day, I understand what he is. Now let this be clear, and I'm gonna say it one more time. Charleston White has said he is snitch on multiple occasions. Everybody know he is snitch. Nobody cares. You see him in a picture with Floyd Mayweather right above me.
Okay, so another thing too. Charleston White is what people would consider, some people would consider a gift and a curse. And some people would say that he does more harm than good. Now, I think that some of us have the mentality of siding with the criminal. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I totally believe that we have that mentality. I think that we are okay with criminology in the black community. I think we okay with thugs, drug dealers, shooters, anything that you could think of. I think we okay with that. I was talking to one of my female friends, and she said the reason why we okay with that because that's still our people. And I said, well, you can't be mad at the stereotypes that come our way if we keep on protecting criminology in our community. That's how I feel. I feel like we uplift and protect criminology too much. And again, the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm from the hood and I've seen it for myself. I ain't from the suburbs. I ain't one of those guys. I'm from the hood. Straight up. I grew up in it. I was in the projects all my life. I know what it's about. I seen the killings. I seen all and everything you can think of. I was in the middle of it. I seen it. Crack epidemic, heroin, drugs, people getting thrown out a window. I seen it all. Trust me. So it ain't just me talking or blowing smoke. I'm from that cloth. And I'm saying to y'all, we protect criminals in the black community too much. And I'm not saying here condoning snitching. I'm just saying we need to teach our kids not to do crimes before we even get to that point. This shouldn't even have been a subject of discussion. But we're here now. We're here with the subject. And I think that just like you switched up during a crime, I'm going to switch up to keep my life right. I am not doing time for none of y'all. I'll tell you that right now. You think if we did a crime together and we both was involved 100%, I'm gonna go down with you. But if we do a crime together and we have a plan and you change the plan and start doing all this other extra stuff, I'm not going down with you. Are you crazy? No, that wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan. You're not gonna you like some people would use you to get to a certain point. Like, yo, bro, come with me somewhere, bro. I'm just trying to get my money back from somebody, bro, and I might have to chip the ball up a little bit, but come with me, bro. Get my money back. Be like, all right, I'll accompany you, bro, just so nobody won't jump you. All right, and you get there and the ball by itself, and then you delete the ball. I was like, yo, bro, what the hell? That's not what you said you was going to do. I know, but nah, no, not me. Y'all could hate me all forever. Ain't no way in the world you're telling me you do. If I was to do something like that, I wouldn't even expect my friend or whoever to even do time. I would make sure I put it all on me. I'd be like, nah, it was me. It was me. I did it all. They didn't do nothing. It was me. I did everything. That's the type of person I am. I'm taking the full thing. I remember this one boy I used to work with, and he was always up on this. He's never gonna snitch. We used to talk about this stuff all the time at my job, right? Because we work third shift. We always used to talk. And he said one time, right? He never gonna snitch. He never gonna snitch. He was a street dude. Like, yeah, I mean, he was a straight thug. I ain't gonna lie. He was a straight thug, but he was working. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude. He went to the bank with his chick one time, right? Chick goes in the bank. He's outside waiting in the car. Chick goes in the bank, robs the bank, comes back out, drives off, money in her purse. Like, they get pulled over. Cops draw guns on him, take him out the car. He don't even know why, right? He gets down to the precinct, down to the police station. They tell him, your girl robbed the bank. You know what I'm saying? And they asked him, did you know? And he said, I ain't telling you nothing. He didn't snitch. He did 7 years. And he got out of jail and didn't even know. He's saying straight up and down. When he got out, he did 7 years. Kept his mouth shut, did 7 years. The girl, she got out before him, actually. Got out before him. You know why she got out before him? Because she took a deal and said that he did know. But he didn't say anything. Did 7 years. At least she did like 3 or 4 years. And she was the one that did it. And he, mouth shut, and did more time than her. Now that's what I'm talking about. That type of rhetoric that y'all would go along with. That's crazy to me. I'm just saying, I'm not doing no crimes anyway. I'm not, Y'all be okay with that? I ain't doing no crimes. No, not me.
Floyd don't care that Charleston White a snitch. All of these people who pay Charleston White to do interviews, y'all know those is paid interviews. I'm sure he getting like maybe 5 to 10K per interview. They don't care if he a snitch. All of them people who go to they comedy shows that they put together for Charleston White, they don't care that Charleston White a snitch. All they care about is putting Charleston White in position so he can do what he do best, and that's start controversy. And I see some of these people today, they outraged. They like, oh my God. Like, I guess seeing it on camera, in person, seeing him in the courthouse, I guess that's waking some of y'all up. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of the people who aren't ignorant, we already knew what Charleston White was, which is an entertainer.
But at the same time, I definitely think that Charleston White is an entertainer. But I also one of those type of people where you can't just totally dismiss certain things that people say because you disagree with one thing that they say or one thing that they did. And a lot of y'all are like that. Y'all totally disagree, or y'all would totally dismiss everything about somebody because you didn't like one thing. Totally just dismiss it. And to me, I just don't see how anybody could do that. If there's certain things that I think that, I'll put it to you like this. We all know Charleston White is a snitch. He says he's a snitch. But we also know that Charleston White is telling people to tell. He's telling people that this is not good, this is not good, this kind of, and I know some people are like, well, I'm not listening to him. But he keeps all of his stuff in the same vein. It's not like he's telling people to do something totally different from what he's saying he did. If he's saying he's a snitch, he's telling people to be like him. So, and again, I'm not condoning that. I'm just playing devil's advocate, talking about it. Because I think a lot of y'all, now me personally, I'm not doing no crime I ain't doing no time for nobody. I ain't doing no crimes anyway, but I ain't doing no time for nobody. Unless I did the crime, no. I'm not, I'm not doing no crime, no. Nah. And I see people be like, well, Cameron said in one of his videos one time, they asked him, would you snitch? He said he would never tell on anybody. He don't care if it was a serial killer that lived next to him. He wouldn't even tell. That's crazy to me. I would never understand that. So you okay, you mind your business that much, that much. You mind your business that much. But until it happens to you or to happen to somebody close to you, then it's something different. It's like, nah, we ain't doing that. It's that thing from Spider-Man where the guy was like, hey, stop this. Spider-Man was, he was tired of being Spider-Man. And the guy ran past him and he let him go. He was like, I'm not not your hero. And then that same guy ended up killing his uncle. And he couldn't believe it. Same guy ran past him that the police said, stop him. And he ended up killing his uncle. So, I don't know.
But at the end of the day, he ain't no stand-up guy. He just a crook that was slick enough to scheme his way into the hip-hop industry, and now he's here and he's getting bags. Do I think this footage?
I mean, I don't know about that. I think Charleston White is a little more than that. I don't think he's just as cut and dry as everybody make it out to be. I definitely think that there's some things he said that people can actually take and take from. I don't care if he's a snitch. I think that there's some things that you can take from him that he was telling the truth about. That's what I think. I think a lot of y'all are so quick to be so cut and dry with everybody and everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so reactionary. It's like, I'm not saying that you got to totally listen to the dude, but because a person did one thing that you don't like, you write everything off he said. That doesn't make sense. What if I put it to you like this? What if Charleston White was, like he said, he's a snitch, but what if he was a scientist? Now don't follow me in this, because I know y'all probably like, what are you talking about? What if he was a scientist, and what if Charleston White went back to school and became a scientist and he cured lung cancer? He came up with a pill to cure lung cancer. You wouldn't take the pills because he was a snitch. So you'll be like, I ain't taking that pill because he a snitch. He a snitch from back in the day. I ain't never going to take nothing from him. That's what you would do. And that's what I mean by a lot of y'all let these ideas that of us being a certain way just supersedes everything. And it's like, again, I'm not saying that you got to condone snitching. I'm just saying sometimes I think we so messed up that we condone criminology, but we won't condone people actually telling, which to me is kind of weird. You condone a guy killing 10 people. Y'all okay with a rapper killing 10 people, but you're not okay with Charleston White. like what? Like, does that make sense? I'm just saying, but I'm gonna end it there because I didn't talk too much. I definitely think we glorify certain things too much. And again, I'm not defending or saying that it's okay. I'm just saying if you are in a position, you got to it's all about self-preservation. You have to make that decision. If you want to do time for somebody and they did a crime and you was there and you didn't know that they were going to do that and they did it anyway, and you okay with doing that, I'm not. 100% not doing that. If we did a crime together and I was the culprit, the main culprit, I'm gonna take everything for it. And if we did something together and I know we're doing it and we get caught, I'm not telling. But if we pull up somewhere and you do something that wasn't a part of the plan, nah, I'm not playing that game. Nah, that wasn't. We came here to steal some straws because we was tired of drinking out of the cans, and you went and deleted 10 people. I'm not taking that. No, nah, that was him. He did it. It wasn't me. We came here to steal straws. He came to steal straws because we was tired of drinking out of the cans with our lips, and he came and deleted 10 people for the straws. Not doing that. So, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. All right, man. Y'all have yourself a good afternoon. I know y'all ain't gonna like that. I'm out of here, man. Ah, man. Come here, man. I love y'all, man. All right, man. Y'all have yourself a good one, man. See y'all. Peace. Oh, no. Where's that? There it is, right there. Bye. Oh, look at that. See that? All right, man. All right, wait.